Hello. Hey, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Yeah. What's your name, please?
My name is Pentecost Obiechina. Yeah, I'm Nigerian.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Mostly, we expect Nigerians to be in Nigeria, but I know it's a global thing.
Yeah.
How did you end up in Kenya?
I had an appointment with the Slovakian embassy because I lived there for a bit. Almost 4 years, give or take, because I also lived in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had an appointment and around March, I think 4th of March, and then COVID happened. COVID said, Oga, you're going nowhere. So I've been here since. Yeah.
COVID, since the lockdown began.
Yeah, since it began.
Okay. How was it playing for European teams, specifically Slovakia?
Football in Europe is totally different. It's exciting, it's full of emotions and so much energy. Something that actually lacks here. Because sometimes we are too casual with the way we go about life, but there it's business and it's also pleasure. So they have found a way, to fit it together. So you actually do what you love and you're being paid for it. It's
fully, not like during the day you're going to work at a certain restaurant.
Yes. It's an amazing feeling, but it's extremely demanding. Especially as a black man, you have to double the effort of everyone else. But the emotions there, it's just massive. It's something that I actually miss, because there you play well and they start chanting your name. They make songs for you. Something that we don't get to see here in Africa because we haven't embraced football that much. Yes. This part is, we have this joint here that can actually pull.
Yeah.
Because we normally don't take care of ourselves enough. Even many athletes that get exposed to things like this, they still don't do it adequately. There's still some lapses because they just do the major parts of the body, and then they just think that all is good. But there are parts of your body that you must take care of because they're oftentimes neglected.
I actually feel it. And if I do this more often,
you'll be free.
In case someone has an injury, is there a specific time that you need to take before going back to the game?
The doctors definitely will tell you, because sometimes self-medication is not it's not advisable, but you can be experienced enough to know what to actually do. But the doctors will tell you when you're injured to take maybe a week, a month. One time I had hamstring injury, and the doctors told me I should be out for a week, but it wasn't even right. I needed a month, so I went back playing after a week, and it was a strain, and now the hamstring just popped. So I stayed for 6 months without playing. Yeah, so when you have experiences like that, nobody should know your body better than you. But until then, you have to trust the people, who are telling you what to do. Because even some of them don't even know; they're just trying. You get. So when you're injured, I think that the first thing you should do is get ice. Get ice. Like when you leave the pitch and you're injured, just get ice. Put it there, and maybe ice it for say 5 times that day, or 15 to 20 minutes max. Yes, 1 hour apart, and you do that until you feel better. But for example, if you have a knock, that moment you start massaging it, just start, if you let it, because at that moment there's a lot of blood flow, so you're not feeling that much pain, you get. But when you leave it and your body's all relaxed and swell, it starts,
So you're about to go to the game. What's your general feel about today?
My team definitely relies on me. Because this is just because of the whole corona situation.
Yeah.
We're only trying to keep body and soul together. Make sure that we're doing something. Yeah. It's not like a proper team. But at least we are guys who don't want to have excuses.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't want to say okay because nothing is going on right now.
We can't do much.
Yeah,
stuff.
So we're trying to see the maximum we can do in this situation. So a lot is expected of me. Just because my profile exceeds this level, so definitely I would expect them to, to expect a lot from me. And pressure in football is part of the game. Yes, you can't play without having it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you just have to deal with it as an athlete.
Okay. Well, what's your are you the striker? Are you the?
I'm an offensive player. I can play from either flanks because I'm good with my both legs. But my preferred position is the number 10. Because I'm quick, I'm creative, so that position serves me better. That's my preferred position. But I can play a number of positions. I can strike, but it has to be like a false 9. I can play like a double striker, But playing me in the number 10, you have to have like a double pivot in the middle because I can't come too deep.
Yeah. Cool. How long have you been with this guy?
I came here February 26th,
2020, right?
Yes, this year. And I think I started training with them in March. Yes, I think second week of March.
Yeah.
Since then, we've been together.
Okay. Any predictions about the game? Do you feel like you want to predict the outcome?
I don't know this team. I don't know how they play. I know nothing about them actually. But judging from the way we train and everything we've done this week, I think that we should win.
It's a win, yeah. I do think so. But them having you in the team, man. Again, the pressure is there. But in football, you only judge after.
Yes. But no matter how good you are, football is not an individual sport. It's not like tennis that your performance will definitely win the game. If you're doing good and the rest of the team are lagging behind, it can also affect your performance, because you have to move together as a unit. When that is when that is not happening, when we get that disruption, we can't really function, as a team. So it depends now on all of us, how we play, how we maximize each other's, individual skill, whatever that person does have.
Do you have that one person who in the team that when they're there you feel like we're safe? Or
this guy there called Shimudinga. He played for FC Talanta. I think now he's on trials with some team in the first league here in Kenya. He's a really good player. He understands his role. When he plays, it's really good for me. Yes, he does that. I need the people behind me to be able to, understand my movement so that the people in front can be fed, So I'm being fed so I can feed others. This guy is a martial artist.
He's a martial artist?
Yes.
Damn.
And he actually trains me, because taekwondo, he does taekwondo. It's really good for, sports, for flexibility. The number of times I raise my leg to kick, it's incredible. It's a lot. Yes.
So you're playing like Zlatan?
Yeah. So we need all of that.
Zlatan has also done taekwondo.
Yes.
Black belt actually.
And this nigga too is a black belt.
He's a black belt?
Yeah. we've learned that somehow the sporting activities, they're somehow intertwined, you know, they're connected. There are lots of things you can actually gain, you know, doing other sports. For example, when I was in Europe, or when we have preseason, I train tennis, you know, because it gives me agility. Agility, the number of times you swing, you go back, you go to the side, forward, backward, all of those movements. And you know that speed is speed. You know, you get speed also from your arms, not just your hamstring and, you know, your butt, because it comes like from here. You know, you have to have a really strong chest, strong arms. You know? So swinging and all of that gives you, you know, that. So yes. So that's when I came here and I heard that he's good like that. I just embraced it. You know.
This has been for how long?
It's been. Bro, how long have we been practicing this taekwondo? It's been
I think like 4 months.
4 months. It's more than.
It's more than.
It's more because.
It's like 7 months.
Yes, it's
No, it is not 7. It is 4 because there are some months we have not.
Yes. Most normally there is a time that
so we say like 5.
So it is just 4.
5.
But now
We say like 5.
you
But now it's
actually know some techniques.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, the good thing about taekwondo is the level of discipline that you have to have.
Yeah.
And then you need it when you play football. You know, because there are tackles that you don't run into, and they teach us discipline. You know, we don't have to like, you know, cause trouble. We have to learn how to defend ourselves. So sometimes all of that teaching comes into play when there's an action, and you know that if you run there, you're offside. So that discipline comes into play. You know, so
And even the tackles.
And also I mean anger management. So that you don't get angry easily. So no, you don't. You see, like you are more, you know, taekwondo martial arts is about going inside. So you are more centered. So outside factors cannot affect you so much, because like you know, most people they fight because they don't know how to fight. They want to prove something. But when you know you can do this, you don't have anything to prove to anyone. So you know that you are capable of doing a lot of harm to someone. So that knowledge itself will make you be less violent, you know, and more disciplined.
So I can come to your class saying, there's an enemy of mine, I want to go finish.
There's no way I can teach someone like that, because or maybe if I teach, I just teach you how to manage your anger and how to divert you from that vengeful spirit. You know, it's not good for you, because it will harm you more than it will harm the other guy.
So maybe he can show us some kicks, because
no.
it's
you as learned.
You are the one who is.
You are the student. You should show what you've learned, you know. This is about
I can't do it.
you know. This is about me.
But when I actually came, when I was learning, I would like kick him, you know, sometimes, because I didn't know how to control. And he kept saying, "Papi, control."
Because martial arts is about control.
Yes, and it's been one of my greatest gains, actually, learning how to control. So I couldn't do this before. I couldn't even. I'm like shaking and I need to hold something, but I can kick and come back and kick. I can just do it on my own. You know, so that. And really, if the ball comes like that, I can position myself and I can wipe it. You know, like Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Probably sometimes the ball can come here and you can just take it.
Yes.
You know, like without hurting this.
Definitely, you see me doing some taekwondo shit.
Why is it that most European teams like have black behind them, black players?
Well, first of all, we have talent. That's a fact. We are born with talent. Hardly you find a black man who can't sing, dance, act. You know, we're born with it. They're more mechanical in their approach of life. You know, they have to teach you everything. And then the next and very important thing, also very important thing, is the fact that you leave your country to Europe with a crazy history
Yeah.
of pain, hunger, suffering. You know, you get that one chance, you can't mess it up. You know, you know that the lives of lots of family and friends is dependent now on you, because the moment you leave to trade somewhere else, especially Europe with all of that hype, everybody expects that this guy will take care of us, so you leave with that pressure and you can't come back the same, empty-handed. So we have lots of black players because we work really hard, and working hard actually gets us into teams, and many of the white guys don't work as much. And if you notice, in teams in Europe, black players are oftentimes put in strategic positions. For example, the more defensive or offensive, but in positions where they can run, because we have this myth, maybe not a myth, because you Kenyans, you're Kipchoge guy, he runs, and everybody expects the black man to be Kipchoge.
True.
They expect us to be bold, but it's not actually the truth. We are differently gifted, but because of that hype, because of that expectation, you have to really, really work hard. So that's why I said it's really demanding to be in Europe as a black man, because you have to work extra. There are times I stay in the gym for like 6 hours, 4 hours, just trying to make sure that I'm strong enough, because they want me to be strong,
And you can't go below the expectation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have an agent? Like, what is it like to be like a professional footballer? Do you do everything alone, or you must have someone doing contracts for you, stuff like that?
It can get to the stage where you handle your affairs, but football is not run like that. Okay. Someone has to look out for you, take care of contract matters, help your image grow. It's not something that you can do if you want to be a serious football player. You can't worry about those external things. You only have to worry about your performance. How do I give the best? How do I improve on this? So you take time studying your game. Say, for example, you had a bad game in the weekend. You spend time like watching it, trying to make sure that the next game you won't have the same errors. So you really have to just focus on your craft, and then the people who are surrounding you will help you build, the outside image of you, but the inside is what you should care about. Yeah.
Cool. So definitely you don't have one right now at the moment in Kenya for the Kenyan team,
No, like I didn't come here to stay, so I'm not. Yes. So if that was in the conversation before I came here, maybe by now I would have maybe talked to my president there in Slovakia, and we find a way, but the COVID situation is one that nobody actually anticipated. First it came as a joke. We thought
just an appointment, thinking you will finish the appointment and go back.
Yes. So I'm still here for now, and maybe I actually don't want to play football here, because like honestly the level is low, but there are also talented players like the guys that are there. There's so many gifted players, but I feel like the system don't support so many football players in Kenya, So, but you never know. You never know. We'll see how long this thing lasts. I hope not longer than it has lasted.
Yeah, we can only wish you well. So, what next after you live here? Do there are plans to join another team, or?
I have contract with this team. It's called Eshka Pramen Kovacheva. I have like a year and a couple months in my contract, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to talk to my president into maybe letting me just maybe go out on loan. I'll still be a member of the team, but I get to play somewhere. Maybe here, who knows? Nobody actually knows. Just something temporary. But honestly, I come to love the life here in Kenya. I had no idea that people here are this excited, welcoming. So whatever my plans will be in the future,
Yeah.
it definitely will have me coming back here.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Any favorite food in Kenya?
I love chapo.
Yeah. Chapo na nini? Chapo ndondo ama? The beans are called mandondo.
Yes. Mbosho.
Oh, nice. Yeah, chapo mbosho. Yeah. Anytime.
Let's see. I can take chapo with anything. I just love them. Like I can even eat it. Like
You hadn't eaten chapo before you
no,
came to Kenya?
I had no knowledge of chapo.
Wow.
So I love chapo, and I can cook gideri.
Yeah, you guys.
So yeah, I just have embraced the Kenyan way, you know, because it's what I've learned traveling. I think I've lived in maybe 14 or 15 cities in Europe.
Okay.
So it's a different culture. Even in another city, you find something different.
Yeah.
So that's what traveling has done for me. It's opened up my mind to see that, you know, people are different and you have to learn something. There's always something to take away from every place that you go.
Is there any Kenyan habit that annoys you that you want us to change?
Let me see now.
Yeah.
I find that guys don't want criticism and you can't grow if your friends and family keeps telling you that you're just fine the way you are, you know. That comfort is what the mind don't need, you know. The mind need to be constantly challenged, you know. I feel like maybe it's just the people that I've met. Maybe 1-2 guys stand out in that regard. But honestly, I feel like I want guys to embrace it, that it's part of life. Criticism is actually art, you know. So I would want guys to see that there's so much opportunities in Kenya. I get people complaining, but Nigeria is a population of more than 200 million people, and you hardly see a Nigerian complaining about that. You know, yeah, you just see us hustling. Man. We've accepted, you know, that this country is what it is.
No one is gonna help you.
Yeah. So I want guys. I've seen very, very talented players, but you see someone 25, 22, 23, and they already say I'm old, I can't play football. You get like that mentality can take you. I want people saying that no matter how hard it is, I've got this.
Yeah, please tell them something. I mean, the upcoming players who want to make it big or just take their talent to the next level. What would you like to tell them, aspiring Kenyan footballer?
So guys, you get nothing from worrying, complaining, you know, you get nothing from thinking that what you've given is enough, you know. You definitely have to push yourself, and nobody should know you more than you, you know. Or that being said, if you have the chance, you know, to learn something, to criticize yourself, why not do it? So when someone comes and says you're not good enough, you already know. And you know that them saying that to you is not, it shouldn't negatively impact how you think and what you think about yourself, you know. It should give you an external push, you know. And I would advise that you chase your dreams, you know. People keep saying chase your dreams, but I really mean chase your dreams, you know. Don't sit and wait for it. Go out when you hear there's an opportunity. Go get it, you know. You might be disappointed, but you'll grow. You'll definitely see that there's something that you know you haven't yet gotten. That's why you're not there yet, you know. You see an opportunity to search deep inside of you. How far can I go? How far have I gone? You know, so my advice to every upcoming football player, not just football player, young person, whoever you are, whatever talent that you have, sitting at home will get you nowhere. You know, go out there, explore, you know, take your chances, and hopefully you'll get what you want from life, you know.
Wow, Papi, that's really powerful, and I know your game is about to start, so I'm just here waiting to cheer you up. Shout your name, man.
Thank you.
I wish you many goals and all the best in your career.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah, this is the lounge with Obel, and until next time, see you guys. See you. All right, Papi, bye.
All right, bro. Thank you guys so much. Let me run around and you know get my buddy.
Okay, we are here. We're here. We're gonna be.
Sawa.
Sawa. Shukran sana.
Peace. Okay. Yeah.